Welcome to Architectural Digestables Open Cupboard, where we take you for an exclusive look into some of the most minimalistic and organized pantries. I'm Lily Karas, and this is The Fearless Designer.
Oh, hey Internet. I'm just here making a wholesome pantry-to-table snack for my family. You know, this is a great time to talk about pantry organization. As a pantry minimalist, I try to make really conscious choices about what foods I choose to put in my pantry and the ways that I have it laid out and organized. A couple of guidelines to follow when organizing your minimalist pantry. First, you should decant everything. Take it out of boxes and containers and then put it in other boxes and containers, preferably clear ones or glass ones from the Container Store or Crate and Barrel. There's a couple different advantages and reasons for doing this. First, all of your food goes stale almost instantly. Second, that allows you, if you're not eating it, to enjoy looking at it for longer. Side benefit, it also can help you to lose weight. Let me show you a couple of the different zones and systems I have in place in my pantry. Up here, this is where I keep unopened, expired food. This main shelf here at eye level, this is where I like to keep what I call a food archive. I like to keep just a couple of tablespoons of every chip and granola and nut or seed I've ever purchased. Here's a great one. That way I can keep just 3 stale edamame pea chip things. Think of like what anthropologists do. I like to keep all the wine and alcohol in our house that's left over from every party we've ever had in this beautiful handmade wooden box. Why is this so low? This is where I keep, this old anthropology bag is where I keep large inventory of spices that I have from the Indian store, but I'm not actually sure how to cook with. And you know what they say, if the kitchen's the heart of the home, then the pantry's the, Vena cava? Is it the aorta? This is a great moment to start a side hustle of an Etsy shop, making labels. All you need is a MacBook Pro or MacBook Air, an Apple Pencil, I prefer the Apple Pencil Pro, an Adobe Illustrator subscription, a Cricut sticker maker, a website, and if possible, it would be great if you could get a graphic design degree as well. I've added shelves on the back of the door here, which otherwise wouldn't provide any functional or usable space to store additional things. All the different kinds of food from every pet we've ever had, all the sweet things, mostly that comes down to like leftover Halloween candy bags. And even though we don't have any of these pets any longer, this allows me to provide for my guests or anybody that comes over to the house or might need, for example, dried mealworms. It's not like really stuff you'd want to eat, maybe gray Smarties. The reason that I like to keep these here is because this is a way to involve my kids. We're really into nature, and so what's cool is the ants can come in from the back door, they walk across the floor, through the pantry, and then they're actually able to make their way up the door in little lines to all the sugary sweet things up here, and then the boys can observe and note and study and enjoy things like ants. This shelf right here is one of the parts that I'm most proud of in my pantry because I like to put all of my heavy things like cans and jars and bottles. Rather than evenly distributing that way throughout every shelf in the pantry, I choose to test the structural limits of this inexpensive wire shelf. A great tip is to reuse your old pickle jars. That way you can save money instead of buying containers and help offset the cost that you've now spent to make the labels. Okay, Naughty confession time. I have a microwave, but I hide it in the pantry so that nobody knows. Because it's easier to pretend that I never microwave anything and I only cook it on an organic fire. Either the walls cave in or the shelf gives way. Maybe that's not a good plan. Thank you so much for coming over. I loved showing you my minimalist, organized pantry. Now get out, Internet. Can't.